Okay, now we better. I had to turn my FPS down to 30 instead of 60. I'm still getting skipped frames. Crazy, man. I guess we're just gonna have to make do for today, I guess. I don't know. Don't make no sense. I've never had issues streaming before. Oh, I'm gonna watch the Vikings in Denver. Is the mall real nice? I've never been out west. I've literally only been on the East Coast. I'm supposed to be flying to Boston, I think on the 13th or 14th of September to visit family. Sorry about the crappy quality. I don't know how to fix it. I normally do a test stream before I use my own computer, but I wasn't able to do that today. Could always go do a live stream from my phone if it's like too bothersome. Let me know if it's too bothersome. I'll switch to my phone. I won't have the overlay, but it'll be a better. Okay, sneakers. Gotcha. I seen a pair of Yeezys on sale for $90. Is that something I should stay away from? I don't remember what kind it was. It was definitely Yeezys. They had a pair for like $90 though. Damn, now I wish I knew what site it was on. Somebody was showing it to me the other day. Oh, it was the foam runners. Ooh, these are sick looking. This is my favorite color. Oh, if you're a big boy, you gotta pay more. Oh, so you're into flipping them too, bro. These right here. The hell? It's a good thing I looked at that, boy. What if my search history was still up there? You never know. Them are clean. What do you think of Yeezys, Antonio? I've never owned a pair. Are they worth the price tag? I don't know. Kind of low-key stuttering a little bit. Gotcha. Well, that's a big part of the shoe too. You know how they look on a certain person. I think part of it's my Wi-Fi being messed up, which doesn't make sense because I have 250 down. Yeah, at 11 and a half. I feel that way about going to in-store to try to find a 12 because I'm a 12. I'm like, I can do an 11 and a half, but like it's uncomfortable. Like I better not have to do nothing in them. That's what you should post a YouTube video of your sneaker collection. I bet a lot of people would actually enjoy seeing that. Yeah, that's what's up. That'll give it that'll give views. Damn, I'm stuttering for some reason. You boys got anything specific you want to talk about? I don't know how long I'm gonna stay live. I was gonna try to do like a normal hour and a half, but with how bad the stream quality is, I don't want to do that to you guys. That's a jersey I need to cop is a Justin Jefferson jersey. I would want Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Josh Allen. I would take Josh Allen over like Patrick Mahomes jersey. I should have got a TB12 Patriots jersey. I mean, I still probably could. They still probably got them all over the website. Aaron Donald. I don't know if he keeps playing I think he's gonna do. George Pickens, N'Kobe Dean. Good dude. You gonna get a Baker Mayfield jersey? Oh, I was asking somebody that was streaming Madden earlier if Baker Mayfield makes it to the playoffs. What do you think his contract will look like next year? I would assume he'd get extended by Carolina if he made the playoffs. To me, it would be kind of dumb not to if you don't have a plan at quarterback, which they kind of do, but I would at least do another year or two with Baker because of the injury that Corral just took. Maybe not like 4 or 5 years, but maybe a year or two. Oh, so you got extensions coming up. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's interesting, though, because they could franchise tag him. Wait, I I need to look that up. I thought you had to be on the same team that you were drafted on. Damn, my dryer's done. I thought you had to be on the same team you got drafted to get franchise tag, but I could be completely wrong about that. I don't know why I'm thinking that. No, I'm wrong. Each team just gets one per year. Um, Brian Burns and Jeremy Chin will get extended. Baker get the franchise tag, possibly. I mean, you could go with Matt Corral. I just think that injury is so bad that how much training is he going to be doing this year? None. Then he's going to get back during the offseason next year. You're basically going to be having a rookie quarterback go in. Depends on if they're in win now mode. Like I said, if they make the playoffs, they should be in win now mode next year. But I feel like it's kind of a win-win situation for you guys if you don't make the playoffs or if you do. If you make the playoffs, obviously it's a win. But if you don't make the playoffs, you could technically start your rebuild, like a legit rebuild. Get out from Christian McCaffrey's contract. Darnold is officially trash as of last year. After game 3, he just started shitting the bed. Yeah, I think Carolina will keep Baker at least another year. So the franchise tag would make most sense to me because you don't want to commit long term to him because you did draft a quarterback. Granted, you didn't draft him very early, so like a 3rd round pick, yeah, it would kind of sting a little bit that you didn't take someone else if you don't plan on using Matt Corral next year. But it's not the end of the world, right? Because it's a 3rd round pick. It could have been a bust anyway. Now, if it was a first or second, you're like, oh wow, we used quite a bit of draft capital to get him. We have to use him. Similar, like that's why the Jordan Love thing doesn't make sense because it was such a high pick. Oh, and you traded up to get him? Yeah. No, you guys are maybe a 1-year deal with Baker. But if he leads you guys to the playoffs, he might get offers, so who knows? I mean, then maybe the Seahawks might want him if they don't get a super high draft pick for their quarterback of the future. He would definitely be one of the best backups in the league, if not the best backup. So that Baker's a unique situation. It's literally going to take us watching him all season to see what happens. Somebody could go down. Baker's the first guy I would call if somebody went down. Or Jimmy, he's up there too. Bro, what? So, I don't know. Like I said, that's something we'll have to keep watching. Is this on this side? Yeah, okay. I didn't know if I had flipped the cameras or not. Carolina should look good this year. I'm taking Christian McCaffrey, top 5. I know the injury history is there, but top 5 in the draft? Come on now. Oh, Antonio, if you're still here, I did a poll in the Discord. Well, not really a poll. I just told everybody to make their like preference. Let me see what I asked before I mess up what I say. So I asked all the 11 members. So you'll be number 12 that I ask. So far it's been pretty one-sided. Let me find the question. Okay. We've narrowed down the date to the 2nd or the 3rd, which is Friday or Saturday next week for the fantasy draft. Your opinion on, do we do a league vote for trades or do we allow everyone to do as they please? And everybody so far said vote. So basically, you can't trade Jonathan Taylor for Brandon I don't know, Greg Jennings. I can't think of a name that would be a terrible trade, but you can't trade Jonathan Taylor for Gardner Minshew, basically, we'll need a vote on it, right? 4 people have said vote out of 12. You're with the vote. Okay, so yeah, pretty much unanimous vote, which last year we did a league. We did not have a vote rule, and I ended up trading DeAndre Swift and Allen Robinson for Christian McCaffrey and Cordell Patterson. Everybody got pissed about that. But Christian McCaffrey was hurt at the time, and at the time he had a timetable of 6 weeks, so it was kind of good for him, bad for me for now, but eventually it would be good for me. But Christian McCaffrey never came back, so the thing actually backfired, but everybody was mad because Christian McCaffrey, obviously the number 1 overall pick, traded for DeAndre Swift, which was a 2nd-round pick. Yada, yada. But it didn't work in my favor anyway. Well, Cordell Patterson kind of did. He was a very good fantasy player for me. And Allen Robinson didn't do anything. So it was basically DeAndre Swift for Cordell Patterson, in a sense. But we'll do the vote. We'll make that the rule. We'll vote on all trades. Oh, you guys haven't had a winning season since 2017. That's how I feel about the Jaguars, man. 2017 was the last time we were relevant. And before that, it was even longer. I'm going to go ahead and put the Discord that Antonio voted. I'm really glad I thought about asking that because last year, like I said, it was a big deal. But we hadn't discussed it before the season started, so it was we can't really make the rule now. We were week 5 into the season. I'm so tempted. I don't know if I'm taking Christian McCaffrey in the first round. Well, we don't know the draft selections yet, but if I'm top 5 and CMC's on the board still, it'd be hard not to take him because it's a risk. But man, if you hit on that risk, So worth it. Christian McCaffrey is literally a game changer. I was also seeing videos on TikTok and stuff of people with their fantasy rules, because a lot of people post their weird rules on TikTok. One, I've been watching all what the losers have to do. It's really funny. The guy who scored the least amount of points or got last place had to sit in Waffle House and eat eat a waffle, or sit in a Waffle House for 24 hours, and you get an hour taken away for every waffle you eat. I mean, bro, I'm gonna take 24 waffles down the hatch in like an hour. I'm gonna force myself to do 24 waffles. I'm not sitting there more than an hour. But Waffle House's waffles are like this big. They're fucking huge. Some guys had a league where if a kicker attempted a 60-plus yard field goal, they automatically got 3 points whether he makes it or not. There was another one. Damn, there was some weird ones that I saw. None that I really want to implement. The 60-plus yarder one's kind of funny, though. So if you get Justin Tucker, you're probably going to get a couple points just for attempting the kick. And if they made it, it's like plus 10 points or something stupid like that. Which kind of cool, because like I said, a 60-plus yarder to hit is like insane. You only get a couple 60-plus yarders a year. But other than that, I haven't really seen anything else though that's happened. Man, I know you guys were talking about blaster boxes when my stream disconnected. Oh, any trade rumors? That's right. We were talking about that. I heard the Dolphins are looking at trades for Mike Gesicki. Which the big thing is Mike Gesicki's not a blocking tight end, and apparently they're trying to turn him into somebody that can block, because a lot of the schemes that they're going to try to run require the tight end to block. So there's rumors that they're in the market to trade Mike Gesicki. But I don't know who would be willing to, like, he's on his franchise tag, so like it's a 1-year rental. Possibly the Bucks. They seem to be I don't know if they have the money, but Bucks could be someone. They're opposite conferences. The Denver Broncos need a tight end. I feel like after Tim Patrick went down, they need another pass catcher, and Mike Gesicki would definitely be a pass catcher. He should actually convert to a wide receiver, in my opinion. The Bucks do have too much talent. I could just see with all their offensive line issues that they're probably going to have this year because of their linemen going down. Who knows? They might need to get the ball off quick. They might need a big guy. But yeah, they're not that. Like, I wouldn't. One, I don't think they have the money anyway. But they've shown that they're cool with having as much talent as possible. I can't think of anybody else that I could really see them going to. Like, for a 1-year rental, it'd have to be someone that's contending. So you're thinking anybody in the AFC West. Raiders already have what's his name? Damn, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Darren Waller. Chiefs, Travis Kelce. You're not going to trade it within the division to the Patriots, Jets, blah, blah, blah. Bills. AFC South, nobody's contending enough for me. The Vikings could, because they actually need a little bit of help at tight end, in my opinion. Irv Smith's set, but like I was reading an article that said like their entire backfield are their backups to have like 4 combined catches or something crazy like that. But they said Irv Smith. Well, doesn't he had a thumb injury? And he's not going to be back till like the first week. So that would be interesting. I could see that. And like it's an NFC, AFC, so that would make sense. You don't want to keep Mike Gesicki in the AFC. But I think it's also stupid. If it's because he can't block, that's stupid to me. Just put him at wide receiver. He's too good of a receiver not to keep him on your roster. Oh, he came back already? Okay, sweet. Me personally, if he can't block, he can't block. I mean, Travis Kelce ain't going down the field and blocking everybody, you know? Yeah, 100%. You don't want to take him off your roster. It just doesn't make sense. I heard it was a rumor. Who knows if it's true or not? I do know that the new Dolphins coach was saying that he needs to work on his blocking. And then I was having a discussion with somebody in a YouTube live, I think it was a Pat McAfee show, and somebody basically said like 50% of his position is going to have to be blocking in the scheme that they're doing. Because I'm assuming it's going to be West Coast, a lot of movement, a lot of running back, a lot of options. Like, you're probably going to have 4 guys running the backfield by the time the play's snapped. You're probably going to have Jalen Waddle underneath, behind the line of scrimmage, has like a sweep. Mostert taking a fake handoff, and then Tyreek Hill right in front of the line of scrimmage. I don't know if they're going to be slinging the ball a lot. They might. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if the rumors of Tua being accurate's real or not. I don't think it is. He's definitely not a Patrick Mahomes, that's for damn sure. Right, yeah. And I think, granted, nobody's going to replicate Debo, right? But I think Waddle is going to play a lot of the same type of routes that Debo ran. Because he's fast. He's not going to shake off a lot of tackles, but he's fast. So that'll help. Tua's got a nice medium to short ball. I don't know about the long ball, though. I didn't get a chance to see it. Maybe that's on Brian Flores. Maybe that's on Tua. We'll see. But, I mean, if you're in the NFL, you're going to be able to throw a 50-yard pass, right? Like, that's not too much to expect. Maybe not off your back foot, but, like, you should be able to throw a 50-yard dot. Especially if you have Tua, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Somebody's going to be open if you can hold the ball for more than 4 seconds beyond the line of scrimmage. And the O-line is going to be decent, I think. If Tua can use his legs a little bit, they'll have a very good offense, I think. And if you can't hold the ball, you just dump it to Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. They're going to be fast enough to get you a couple yards every time. They're definitely going to have I think they're going to have one of the most unique offenses this year. But same with the Raiders. I think they're going to have a very good offense. I think Dolphins will be unique. I think the Raiders will be aerial attack on all cylinders. But they also have a decent running back room. Even if they get rid of Kenyon Drake. I forgot about that. We're talking about trade rumors. Kenyon Drake. Daisy. Daisy dog. Let's see if my dog wanted to be on the podcast. Daisy, come here. Come here, Daisy. You want to be on the podcast, Daisy? Oh, come here. Come here. She's low-key trying to come. There she is. Hey, Daisy. Tail's wagging like crazy. Thanks. I hope we set the tone, too, against the Commanders, man. That's going to be a good game for you guys, though. And if it's anything like last year, Aaron Rodgers struggling week 1, whew. Yeah, I seen that, him demanding a trade. I don't know if they're going to actually do it, though. We'll see. I mean, they might. I'm hoping whoever Pittsburgh drops, we go after. We already went after one waiver wire, the Chargers kicker they dropped. And he went 8 for 8 in practice today. One was like a 55-yarder, I think. I'm not seeing any more trade news, though. I'm looking on Adam Schefter's page right now. Then I'll go to Ian Rappaport. Yeah, so but with the Punt God guy, Matareza, he admitted to having sex with her knowing she was 17. And in the state of California, the age of consent's 18. So, best case scenario. What the hell was that? Is that he knowingly had sex with a 17-year-old girl. Which is illegal, still. And he admitted to it. That's also in the report. All right. Statement from Ron Slavin, agent of Jets wide receiver Denzel Mims. Denzel tried in good faith, but it's clear he does not have a future with the Jets. Denzel vowed to come back better than ever this season and worked extremely hard in the offseason to make that happen. Still, he has been given no opportunities with the starting offense to get in a groove with them. We feel at this point a trade is our only option since the Jets have told us repeatedly they will not release him. Joe Douglas has always done right by Denzel, and we trust he will do everything in his power to find another team where Denzel can be a contributor. And if anybody watches basketball, the second overall pick, Chet, expected to miss the entire 2022-2023 season with a Lisfranc Frank injury. And a lot of people are saying Aaron Donald will probably get a suspension. Yeah, that's a good idea. I always thought it was crazy so like football players are football in general is very cautious. I mean, there's only 3 preseason games now. Um, they don't practice with pads for so long. But basketball, man, like we were watching LeBron James in the Drew League, like during the summer. That just doesn't make sense to me. And all these different leagues that players are just willingly able to go to. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything else now. Yeah, exactly, for free. There's a bunch of baseball stuff right now being posted, but other than that, I don't see nothing. See what's going on. 49ers at Texans. Damn, Texans beat the 49ers 17-0. See what the other game. What's going on in the other game? Packers. Damian Pierce, though, he's looking like a very good running back for the Texans. Packers at Chiefs. Chiefs won 17-10. This Aaron Donald situation is going to be interesting to watch because I've never heard of them suspending someone for what happened at practice. Now, granted, normally practices are not joint. Like during the season, they wouldn't be joint practices. So, very interested to see how what goes on. Like everybody's comparing Myles Garrett to him. Myles Garrett has happened on national TV during an NFL season game with millions of people watching. Fights happen in practice all the time, so I'm interested to see if he actually gets a suspension from this or not. It's too different. It's completely different. Like, granted, the helmet thing shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be ripping people's helmets off and swinging at them. One's practice. One's in the game in front of millions of people on Sunday Night Football, for crying out loud. So we'll see what happens there. And then also the one that happened in Pittsburgh was with multiple people involved as well. I've only seen Aaron Donald's name shown up from this. So who knows? Ripping people's helmet off should not be happening, though. I'll be the first to say that. But like I said, one's practice, one's the game. So like, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I think a suspension would be kind of weird considering it's practice. Could definitely be suspended. I mean, it's if anything's suspendable, that's probably one of them. But I don't have anything else to talk about. And Pratesh lied and didn't come. So, well, he didn't really. Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'll read you what he said. I said, "You joining tonight or nah?" And he said, "Yeah, starting at 10, right?" And I said, "Yeah, but I need to get your camera set up." And he said, "I'll be on soon. The movie we're watching only has 25 minutes left." And then at 10, he said, "You can go ahead. I have some stuff to do." So you tell me, did he lie to me? You be the judge. But, guys, I have to record a video for tomorrow, so I'm going to cut it short. Yeah. I need a video idea for tomorrow. Somebody give me one, please. I could do the pregame for the Jags-Falcons game, talk about how much better the Jaguars are than the Falcons, but I really don't want to do that to Pratesh. I could do it, though, and I'll feel good about it. Like, I'm 100% down with talking about how good the Jaguars are compared to the Falcons. And he's not here to defend himself, so I can talk about it. I mean, who's better on the Falcons than the Jaguars, other than Kyle Pitts, AJ Terrell? We forgetting somebody? I feel like I'm missing one person. Oh, Young Hoku. Young Hoku is definitely a better kicker than anybody the Jaguars have. But Logan Cook, better punter than whoever the Falcons have. Cam Robinson, better left tackle than whoever the Falcons have. Brandon Scherf, better guard than whoever the Falcons have. Trevor Lawrence, better quarterback than any of the Falcons quarterbacks, especially because they don't even know who's starting. Christian Kirk, better than anybody on the Falcons receiving core, even Drake London. Marvin Jones, solid veteran wide receiver, better than anybody on the Falcons. James Robinson, better than anybody on the Atlanta Falcons running back. Travis Etienne, better than anybody on the Falcons running back room. And AJ Terrell is the best corner. But Casey Hayward's not better than Shaquille Griffin. Tyson Campbell's better than whoever the third cornerback is. Darius Williams better. I'm telling you, man. Safety Andre Siska is better than whoever the Falcons have. Andrew Wingard, not better than anybody on the Falcons team. Wait, Tim, whose helmet's in your profile picture? It looks brown. But you're a Panthers fan, so I was just curious to see if it was something else, like a college team or just an edited picture. Interesting. Oh, it could be my lighting. I got a cracked laptop screen in the very corner, so it does actually make everything from half my laptop screen all to the right look funky. But like I said, I got to make a YouTube video. I might do a Jaguars pregame, but then I might actually talk about Baker Mayfield in one video. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after I'm done recording the Jag video. I got to wake up at 5 a.m. and it's already 11:15, so I gotta hurry. So thank you guys for watching. Go Jags. I'll be rooting on the Panthers as well, even though Pratesh is a Falcons fan. I'll be rooting for the Falcons too, as long as they're not playing each other. I guess I'll be voting. Who knows? I want to see Baker, though. I really want to. We're getting the whole camera set up already. Got the camera stand and everything. But thank you guys. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you for watching the PI Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next time so you don't miss the latest news in the NFL world. You can also follow us on TikTok at PI Podcast and on Twitter